ಅನುದಿನ ಅನುಕ್ಷಣ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲೂ ಕಲಿಯೋಣ, ಕಲಿಕೆಯ ಹೊಸ ಹಾದಿಯಲಿ ಜೊತೆಗೂಡಿ ಹೆಜ್ಜೆಯ ಹಾಕೋಣ, ಸಂತಸದಿ ಕಲಿಯೋಣ ನಮ್ಮ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆಯ ಈ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿನಲ್ಲಿ.
Yes sir. Yes teacher. Present ma'am.
Hi children, welcome back for the next part of the lesson, dignity of labor. And I request you to keep with you the notebook, pen or pencil and your textbook. Okay children, and last time I given a home assignment for you, this like the write the other gender of the followings. So I hope you all done this. So once again we will check these answers of this other genders of the following. Given here, he, brother, peacock, tiger, king, man, hero, servant and sir. I hope you all wrote it. So check the answers now. Yeah, he, other gender of the he is she, and other gender of brother is sister. Peacock, peahen, tiger, tigress, king, queen, man, woman, hero, heroine, servant, maid, and last one is sir, madam. So these are the answers of the last homework or home assignment. Okay children, now in last class what we studied or what we read in the lesson of dignity of labor. So once again we will do the recall of a lesson. Okay, already we know once there was a businessman lived and he had a lazy son, but he wanted to make him hardworking and then a responsibility person, and also he want make him out the value of the labor. So one day he called his lazy son and asked what, and he said that today you want to go out and earn something, otherwise he won't be given food on that night. So already we know that boy was very lazy, he was not used to do any work. So but he was very scared about his father's demand. So he went crying to his mother and asked. So but that mother heart was a very kind hearted woman, so she gave a gold coin to him. In the same evening father came and asked what you earned. Immediately that boy given a gold coin which is given by mother. So father without late he told to his son, okay, no problem, go and throw it that gold coin into the well which is in front of their house. The boy also did as his father told, but already we know that businessman was very intelligent, he was a man of wisdom. Okay, so he guessed maybe his wife only gave the gold coin. So next day he sent his wife to her parents' house. Is it not? So again he called his son and told, go and out and earn something today, otherwise again won't be given the food that night. So that boy again he went to his sister and asked the coin. Again his sister given 1 rupee coin. Father again asked, what do you earn today? So again that boy same work done, what again he showed the 1 rupee coin. So again his father told, even you throw it into the well. Again boy did the same as his father told. Okay, this is the last class lesson. Today I will continue the next part of the lesson. Before that again we want to know the new words of the continuation lessons. Okay, so here supper, this is the new word of the next part of the lesson. So meal eaten at night, it is called supper, and sometimes we used this as a dinner also. Okay. Again the supper we want to use in sentence formation. So how can we use the supper in sentence form? Okay, see here. They are having supper. See the picture. They are all having the supper. Supper means here meal eaten at night. It is called supper. Okay. Next word is there accept. Accept means agree. Man jana. Okay. How can we accept? We can use in our own sentence. See, boy accepts to do work. The boy accepts. Accepts means he ready to or agree. And next word is here tremble. Tremble means shake due to fear or excess of work. Tremble, shaking means because of excess work or heavy load and due to fear, like this we will start to tremble or shaking. Okay. How can we use this tremble in our sentence? He trembles for heavy weight. Heavy weight, because of heavy load he start to trembles. Trembles means shaking. Again one more word is there ache. Ache means pain. Dard hona, pain. And how can we use this ache in our own sentence? His leg is aching. His leg is aching. See the picture, already fell down and he getting the rash on his knee. So he is crying. So that is because of ache or pain. Okay. And one more word is here rashes. Rashes means red marks on the skin because of allergy or sometimes because of what we say that when we are getting irritation, in that time red marks will come on the body. So how can we use this rashes in our own sentence? See here, he gets rashes on his body. See, he got the red rashes on the body, red marks on the body. Okay, these are the new words. Total words are written here. Once again you read and write in your notebook. Supper, supper means meal eaten at night. Accept, accept means agree. Tremble, tremble means shake due to fear or excess work. Ache means pain. Rashes, red marks on the skin. These are the new words. So you write down in your notebook. Okay. Okay. In last class we read the 4 paragraphs. Again I will doing the loud reading of 5th, 6th and 7th, 8th. Total again 4 paragraphs are here. So 5th paragraph is like this. The father realized that yet again someone had helped the boy. He sent his daughter back to her in-laws' house. Again asked his son to go out and earn something else. He would not be given supper. In 6th paragraph, this time there was no one to help the boy. He went to the market in search of work. A shopkeeper offered him 2 rupees for carrying his bag to his house. The boy accepted the offer. He was sweating a lot by the time he finished the work. His feet were trembling and his neck and back were aching. And 7th paragraph is like this. He returned home and handed the 2 rupee coin to his father. His father asked him to throw it into the well. The boy cried out in pain and said, "Father, I earned this money. My entire body is aching. My palms have rashes and you are asking me to throw my hard-earned money into the well?" In 8th paragraph, the businessman was happy. His son had realized the value of hard work. The son promised never to be lazy. The father handed over the keys of his shop to the son. These are the 4 paragraphs. Again, you open your page number 62 and 63. These 4 paragraphs are given. So, you do silent reading for few minutes. Again, after that, I will explain the 4 paragraphs of this lesson. Okay? Okay. See here, that businessman already understand. Again someone helped to his son. So, he again sent his daughter to in-laws home. In-laws home means here mother's parents home. He sent his daughter also to in-laws home. In that time there was nobody help to that boy. So, again he said to his son, go and earn something, otherwise he won't be given supper. Supper means dinner, which meals will be eaten by at the night time. It is called supper. So, in that time the boy went to the market. See here the picture of market. He went there and he find out there one shopkeeper and asked the work. He asked the work. So, the shopkeeper offer one work. If he carries his bag to his home, he will pay 2 rupees. The boy lastly accepted and he carried the bag to his home. After the carrying the bag, that shopkeeper means here dukandar, dukanwala, that person, the owner of the shop, he gave the 2 rupees. That boy had taken and came to the home. Because of that heavy load, he had rashes on his body. The heavy load is on bag. So, his entire body, total body is aching. So, he came to home and hand over the 2 rupees to his father. Again father said him, okay, no problem, go and throw it into the water or throw it into the well. फिर बोला वही 2 रुपये ले जाओ और कुएं में फेंक दो. But this time the boy total became very angry. He told, no papa, I earned this money by hard work. I can't throw it into the well. Because of this work, I got total body pain and rashes on my body. No, I can't throw it into the well. You are saying you throw my earned money into the well. How can I throw it into the well? No, not possible. When father heard these words, he became very happy. He understand what? His lazy son realized the value of labor. So, he became very happy and hand over the keys of shop to his son. Now, on this lesson we understand what? If we did the hard work, we can't throw the money. So, it is the value of hard work. So, the name of the lesson also given as a dignity of labor. So, this is the whole lesson of dignity of labor. So, on the basis of these today's 4 paragraphs, again I will ask some questions. Please watch here. So, in vocabulary section I taken match the following. Here also 2 columns are given, A column and B column. Again you want to do the work. I hope you all understand the lesson. On the base of the lesson only, some words which are very important, those words are given here in A column and B column. In A column given 5 words. See here, businessman, mother, sister, son, and last one is shopkeeper. In B columns also given 5 words which are related with the A column. So, see here, B column words 2 rupees, rich, and gold coin 1 rupee, and last one is lazy. Already we know 2 rupees, rich, gold coin, 1 rupee, lazy. I hope already you remember these words are related to whom? Yes, see here, businessman, mother, sister, son, and shopkeeper. So, you try to match these words with B column, which are given in A column, they are related with the B column. In B column, words are related with the A column. So, you do your work now. Later, I will tell the answers. Okay? Yes, see the answers. Yes, businessman. He is here related to which one word? Yes, answer is rich. Here is the rich given. Businessman related rich, or rich word related to businessman. So answer is rich is right. And mother, in except one, 4 words are remained. The mother related word is what one is here? Yes, mother gave the gold coin. So gold coin is the right answer. See here, again third one is sister. Sister related word is here. Sister gave 1 rupee. So right answer is 1 rupee. Son, already we know the businessman's son was very lazy. So in this, lazy is the right answer. And shopkeeper related word is 2 rupees. Given 2 rupees to that boy for carrying his bags. These are the right answers. Okay children, in last activity we match the words with A column and B column. Now one more activity is here related to lesson. Again I will read the V3. Some words are given below and downside some words are given here, and they refer to father and son in the lesson. Means words which are given in the column or in the downside or below, they are related to father and son. Already we read in the lesson. The same words are given here. So select the appropriate words, means proper words, and write them. Write them means these words only want to write. Where you want to write? In the right column. The right column means in downside 2 columns are given. 2 columns are given here. Just see here. One is father column and one is son column. So in father column you want to write the father related words which are we studied or read in lesson. Those words only given here. In these letters or in these words, some words are related to father and some words are related to son. Okay. So again I will read the words which are given in below here. Scared and lazy, wise, guess, tears, sweat, happy, rashes, strict, ache, value of hard work, and last one is promised. Already we know, already all these words we observed in lesson. So these words are related to father and son. We want to separate them. Which words are related to father you want to write in father column. Which words are related or refer to son you want to write those words in son column. Okay. Already I hope by the reading these words only you understand which word related to whom. Okay. So one by one. Scared. Already we know who scared here. By father demand someone scared. Who scared? Yes, you are right. Who scared? Son. So you want to write the scared where? In son column. Yes, like this you want to write. In son column you want to write scared. And next one word is there. Which one is that? Lazy. Already we know who is the lazy here. Yes, son only, lazy. So you want to write lazy in son column. Okay. So lazy is in son. And the next one word is wise. Who is wise here? Son or father? Yes, we know. Man of wisdom. Who is the man of wisdom here? Father. So you want to write the wise in where? Father column. So you write here wise. And guess. Guess already we know. Who guessed here? That gold coin is given to son. Automatically he guessed, oh maybe my wife only given this gold coin. So who guessed here? Father. So you want to write guess in father column. Okay. And tears. Who got tears? Father or son? Easily we can identify. Automatically son got tears. So you want to tears in son column. Okay. And next one word is here, sweat. Who got sweat? Father or mother, father or son? Yes, automatically son only. By carrying the bag, by that work he got sweat. So you want to sweat in son column. Okay. And next word is happy. Who got happy here? Yes, you are right. Father only become a happy because of son's work. He understand what? Oh, my son automatically understand the value of labor or hard working. So because of his son, he became very happy. So you want to write happy in father column. Next, rashes. Already we know. Who got rashes? Son. Why? Because he carried the bags of shopkeeper. Because of heavy load, because of sweat, he got the rashes. So you want to write rashes in son column. And next word is strict is there. Who is strict here? Son or father? Automatically father only strict. So you write in column of father. And one more word, ache. Ache means pain, dard. Who got the ache? Who got the pain? Somebody is saying total body is aching, paining. So who? Son only. So ache word want to write in son column. Okay. And value of hard work. Who got the value of hard work? Father or son? Already we know father was a businessman. But this time who got the value of hard work? Automatically we want to write the value of hard work in column of son. Okay. And last one is there, promised. Who promised here? Father or son? Yes. In this lesson, son only promised. So you want to write the promised word in where? Yes, in son column. So this is the answer on father column and son column. In father column we wrote 4 words, wise, guess, happy, strict. In son column we wrote scared, lazy, tears, sweat, rashes, ache, value of hard work, promised. Okay. Okay. And after this one language exercise is there. Okay. See here, this is the language exercise. Almost all when you are reading the books, in that time you see almost all you observed some words are written like this, but we feel how can we read. So first I will read these words, after me you can repeat it. Okay. First I will read the question. See here, the mark, apostrophe. This is the apostrophe mark. So the mark is an apostrophe which shows where the letters are left out. This apostrophe mark showing us the left out letters. Left out means missing. Intentionally we will miss them because of short forms. We want to make the short forms, so those letters will left out. Okay. So now read after the teacher, means after me you want to read. Okay. Cannot, it is C-A-N-N-O-T, cannot. But when 2 letters are left out, we read like this, can't. Cannot, it is can't. Do not, here don't. Here only 1 letter left out. Which one is that? O. It is don't. We want to read like this, it is a don't. And they have. They have. Again here H-A left out, and we did the short form of they have, they've. And there is. There is, we make short form like this, theirs. It's a theirs. And is not. Is not is there. but when we are writing in short form, we will isn't, and here we will. We are, were. You are, your. Who is, whose. Okay. Now I will read loudly. You also want to repeat after me. Okay. Cannot, can't. Do not, don't. They have, they've. There is, theirs. Is not, isn't. We will. We are, were. You are, yours. Who is, whose. Okay. These are the short forms. Okay. And for your homework also I will give the language exercise. So here check, but in a reverse form I will given here. Here given short forms, you want to write in full forms. Okay. Write the, short forms only given: has not, are not, have not, they are, I will. Okay. So you want to do this. Here only write down in your notebook now. After writing of you, I will say the answers of these one. So again I will read: has not. You want to write the short form of has not. And are not, have not, they are, and I will. Okay. So you take your time and write it down in your notebook. Okay. I hope you all wrote it. So once again we will check the answers of these. See here, has not become hasn't. Here two of us became, but you don't write this one. This one is the right. Okay. Has not, hasn't. Are not, aren't. Are not, aren't. Have not, haven't. And they are there. They are there. I will, I'll. Okay. Hasn't, aren't, haven't, there, I'll. These are the right answers. Okay. And in home assignment or in homework, I will give this one. So you want to do this homework in your home and show to your English teacher of your school. Okay. So write the full forms of the following. Already I said about the short forms, how to make the short forms from the full form. But now I will give in reverse manner or in reverse way. Okay. Weren't. What is the full form of weren't? And what is the full form of doesn't? What is the full form of if? What is the full form of what's? What is the full form of shall or shall we will say. So you want to write the answers of this. So this is the homework for you. So with the help of these, you also make the own words and search in your textbook, and you want to write down in your notebook and show to your English teacher. These are very helpful to make the sentences, and reading purpose and writing purpose very useful. You want to use the short form and full forms, and short forms sometimes we say what abbreviations. So these are very helpful point to you. So even these are, I hope you all understand the points of short forms and full forms. So okay children, I hope you all understand my lessons, and I explained some more grammatical points also. I hope you all understand. So thank you for watching the lesson, and I am Muhammad Yasin, assistant teacher of GMPS Bendebembli, Vadigara Taluk, Yadgiri district. Thank you.